Hello, my name is Lee Wapner and I'm with Accu-Weld, and today we're going to show you how to deglaze and reglaze a welded sash. Nothing too difficult, nothing too mysterious. It's kind of even easier than a mechanical sash, but first you have to tilt the window out to get to it and expose your snap-in glazings, which is what we're going to be working with today. Just remove the sash, lay it on a table in front of you, and we can get to work. We want to take ourselves a nice little blunted chisel, about 2.5 inches across, so that you can get into these pieces here with ease. Just kind of set your chisel in, tap it down. See, guys? And that'll pop right out for you. Set the chisel again. Just kind of dig in there, that little 1/8 of an inch it takes to get that piece free. And we're going to work out this side. Take that piece out. Work out this side. And they're all out. Now you've exposed your insulated glass that you want to remove. And this is where you take your flexible 3-inch putty knife. And the reason why we need it to be flexible is because it's got to go in between the vinyl sash and the glass. Look for your point of entry, which will be right about here for me, and slide right around each piece. Again, slide right around each piece. Slide right about each piece. You're going to see that this last cut, last entry, the whole glass will just drop right out. Just like that. Okay. So you take the bad glass and you put it away, come back to your sash, and you'll see you have a little bit of glazing compound still in there. This is where a nice, sharp 1/2 inch chisel fits perfectly right in the groove here. And we just run it right down there. Easy as can be. Takes off the waste. Same thing here. Slide that right down there. That glazing compound comes right out. Do it again for this side. There you go. And of course your final side here. There you are. Any small pieces are left in there, you want to just clean those out, because we're going to lay a nice new fresh bead of double face Orline in there, and you want to have that as clean as possible. Okay. This is our glazing compound, double face Orline tape. Lay that right into the channel that you just cleaned. Pull a little straight, touch it to both ends, and then just kind of pack it in there. Same thing onto this side. Oop, I'm sorry, fellas. There we go. Lay that in there one more time into this corner. Just follow the same process on all 4 sides. Okay. Right, once you have the glazing compound or Orlon tape applied, just rub it down, make sure it's contacting all the areas before you pull off the backer piece. That's a good seal now. And you might want to find your chisel again to remove this backer piece, unless, unlike me, you have fingernails, then that won't be necessary. There we go. And the final piece. And now we're ready for the glass. Now we're going to lay the glass in. Let me turn this around so you can see it better a little. I'm going to lay the glass in right on top of, squarely on top of our glazing tape. And once you have those two corners in, voila, it's in. We do have snap-in glazing pieces that are different from each other. And I want to take this time to point these out. This is part of the snap-in system that's also part of our interlock system. We've done this this way so that you can see the difference between the interlock piece and a regular snap-in piece. Put that interlock piece right behind the lock, and that snaps in like so. That piece down here. Snaps in like so. There's a soft piece, a soft co-extruded vinyl that goes against the glass, and there's a long tongue that snags right into the master sash frame, and that's your drive-in point. Well, now that that's all done, all we have to do is put the sash back in the master frame. Again, just line up your pins, find the center, snap it in, and we're finished. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to give us a call at our toll-free number, 1-800-782-6347. Somebody's there all the time to take care of your call. Thank you. Hi, I'm Lee Wapner, and I'm with Accu-Weld, and today we're going to take a little time to show you how to reglaze a casement window. A fully welded casement window is glazable on the job site, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let me walk around the inside here to open this one up. Kind of just crank her open. Get the Truth hardware to come out its designed little exit niche. Crank it out of the way. And then the only thing left to retain that would be these powder-coated concealed hinge rods. Just pop that down. Be sure you hold on to the sash. Come around this way. Pop this one off. And now you have the entire weight of the sash in your hands, and you slide it out of the guides, and it's right there in your hand. Yeah. Bring it over to your workbench or your work table. And there we go. Okay. We're going to take out the snap-in glazing. As you see, it's box cut, so this is going to make your work a lot easier. And we start by taking our dulled 2-inch chisel, placing it in the corner. Just give it a good shot. That gets the corner opened. And follow through just like that. All the way around. And once you get it this free, it should just pop right out. There we go. We'll do that again. Show you one more time on this side here. Again, go into the seam, Tap straight down. And don't be afraid to walk it right out of there. Okay. Just work this side out. Now you have the two open ends. You can just pop right out. Okay. Now we have all the glass exposed, all the glass edges, and you can see in here as well, so we have the glazing blocks that align the piece of glass. Well, they're going to stay there for you, but if they do come out, not to worry, because they'll be marked by the residual adhesive that's holding them in. Now we take our 3-inch flexible putty knife, and we're going to work on the glass to remove the glass. Just find the glass right between the vinyl and the insulated glass, and then run your knife right around. Okay? Just run your knife right around. Turn that guy around here. Again, very flexible, very sharp. Runs right between the vinyl and the glass. And it cuts it right off like that. That's how easy as it is. It comes right out just like that. A 1/2-inch chisel, really sharp, follows right into this little groove and allows you to run your chisel right around and cut that stuff right out of there. So you can see that for yourself. And you do that for the back side here. Here, watch, just kind of get yourself started. Voila. Simple, huh? Okay. These guys. Okay. Again, start at one end. Just kind of get your groove and follow it right along down. There you go. And that. Get the little pieces out of the way, and you're set. Now what we want to do is replace the alignment blocks back into their spots so that the glass will sit nicely into the sash frame. Put that right back in there. And that gives us our glazing alignment. Now the taping. We're going to use Orline tape. We're going to file this the same way we took the old adhesive off. Follow that groove. Tap it down. 1, 2, 3. That side's done. Take your sharpen tool. Just kind of cut the other side. And do it again. Butt it to the corner. Kind of put the tape down this way. Tap it down a little bit. Cut it right butt up against the other tape. Move on to the next piece. Kind of lay the tape snugged up against the other edge. You can overlap it if you're not as nimble as you'd like to be, because you just have to trim it. And tag it down. Touch it places, make sure it's down. Take your sharp tool. Cut it off. Last piece, butt it in. Pull it straight. Make sure it's snug. trim it out. Now before you pull the backing tape off, let's make sure the tape's all snugged in. And we did leave one spot where we have to trim it. See it? Right back here. Voila. Okay, that's all done. We're just about ready now for our glass. I like to keep things a little clean, move everything off the shelf. All right. Tape's all secured. Take a sharp tool or fingernail. I choose a sharp tool, having no fingernails, and just peel the backing right off the tape, just like that. And spin it around. This tape's going to do two things. It's going to seal the interior of the glass, adhere it tightly to the frame, and it's going to cushion it as well because it is a foam tape. We take our glass, kind of line it up gently over the sash, commit to the one end, slide around this side. Let the glass drop right into those glazing blocks that you so securely put into the frame. And now we're ready for the next step. Our snap-in glazing is designed with a narrow side, which is rigid, so it'll enter the frame again, and a soft co-extruded vinyl, so that it'll lay against the glass nicely. That sits right back in there. Locks down. Go for your second small piece. Line it up. Lock it down. I'm going to go with this piece. Line it up. Snap it in. Our final piece locks this all together. Well, that finishes that up. All we have to do is put the sash back in the frame. And you just want to line up your slide pins. That's these little nylon coated stainless steel pieces. And they're going to go right back into this track. Stainless steel track that's right here in the window. There we go. Now that's anchored in. As you can see, it's tight. And then you've got your powder-coated Truth hardware arm that we want to snap in to the top. You want to slide the bottom piece over so you can get to your next linkage. Lock that down. It's now handling itself. Come over here, crank out the operating handle, operating arm, click that into place. Lock the handles down, and we're all finished with the casement. Well, that finishes up the casement, and now we have a picture window. You'll see it's exactly the same, similar snap-in glazing, similar seam around the perimeter as the casement. And basically, you follow the same process as the casement, and you just have to work on it in place. If you have any other questions, you can give us a call at our toll-free number, 1-800-782-6347. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.